Hi. Welcome, welcome.
Do you guys want a pumpkin? So far, it seems okay in here, Casey. I'm glad to see you. I found a mantis, you guys! Every day I play Skyward Sword, I get closer and closer to smacking myself in the face. I wonder how much like pain goes into money making in this game. You guys want to see me flap? There you go. No. That's where we're going. Whee! Whee! Zai darn it. I'm glad I have mods. If you guys could let me know when you're passing out or like AFK, that would be most helpful. This guy owns it. I was looking for the angry girl, but I think it's this guy. I've delivered the soup. Is this like a game-long side quest of he doesn't know what he needs me to do next to help repay my debt because like I haven't been to the next area, so they don't want to like tell me before I get there type deal? Whee! I don't know why it's so fun, but it is very, very fun. You control it by, like, tilting. And then you flap. By flapping. It's so fun! I know, they were hiring, but I guess that's not what they want to do. Wee! This would be horrifying. A report? It's possible to descend to a specific bird statue after you've already visited it, and I have memorized its location. Sure. There might have been bugs here. Your shoulder? Oh, okay. Just being a dick then, huh? Shh. I did it! I got a feather! Oh no! Ow! Damn it! Dang. Birds are gonna be a little bit complicated. No, SiriBot isn't actually timing anything right now. I did something, 10 minutes, I guess, into stream. Because I was just playing with all of the types of things that SiriBot could do. And I wanted to see if I did timer, 120M. And it actually converted it to 2 hours. And I think that was what was counting down. This 2-hour hat redeem actually just happened, and before it was 10 minutes. Yeah, I was just playing with SiriBot a couple minutes into the stream, and it's like finally being like, hey, it was 2 hours, and I was like, what? That's crazy. Because I googled it. I googled Siri's like card info so I could see a complete list of its abilities, but it didn't. What I had looked up didn't show me specific timer things. It was like all of like the dolphin fact and lobster fact type deal. Which apparently you can do lobster fact. One word, and SiriBot will give you a lobster fact. Hey, Volk. How you doing? Were you a fan of Skyward Sword? Are you a fan of Skyward Sword, but you have a plastic light-up sword on your Joy-Con? If so, I've got news for you. Catch the bird! What is that? Ugh. Honestly, I was kind of intimidated by the Wii one.
Or depressed?
A little.
Where did these
we don't
birds
even
come
have
from?
dental.
They don't even have dental.
Where did these come from? I was kind of intimidated by the Wii version. But, damn. But this one, with the Joy-Cons, Joy-Con motion technology is so much more precise than, like, the Wii motes wherever. So, like, this one's not so bad. And, like, you can play this game with the Wii motion or the Switch Pro controller. But damn it. You could play it with the Pro controller if you really don't want to deal with any motion. But the drawback is that because this game focuses so much on like him doing what your motion is saying with the sword, like sometimes you do have to swing this way or that way or like diagonal, right? So in order to get that accomplished, what you end up having to do with the Pro controller is the right thumbstick controls where his arm is. So it's got its own, like, logistics you have to deal with. Hi, Ivan. How are you? I don't think it's very unintuitive. Like, the motion controls feel very, like, intuitive. These birds are just being annoying. I bet you at some point in the game I get to upgrade this net and all of this is going to just have been a giant waste of time. Because like when you're like looking at the game and you're like, oh, I have to vertical swing. Like, oh, I just have to hold up my sword to skyward strike, you know, like. And at any time you hit the Y button, which would be like the square button on a PlayStation, and it recenters. So like, I'm holding it neutral in front of me and I'm hitting Y, and so like he's gonna stand neutral in front of me. But if I like reposition to now like having it rest on my right leg is neutral, I can hit Y again and he goes back. So like you can do it at any point and adjust it, which is great. You don't even have to be paused or anything. There's not some, like, temple weevils or something? I did it! Put that away, pull the sword out. I don't know how you like spin attack with the Pro controller, but like on Joy-Cons you just swing both. Like I tried to catch one with the bottle before and I couldn't scoop it right, so I just assumed I needed the net. Can you swing upward? Like, yeah. In fact, that's what you had to do on the giant spiders. You had to like flip them like they were grilled cheese. You seem like you want to talk. Some of your research? I guess. Okay. Apparently there are walls and statues that respond to beautiful tones. Wild, right? This is ridiculous. This bug net is going to be the death of me. At least my dead zones are good. There. Grasshopper get. I'm sorry, what? The grasshoppers reproduce once every 10 years? That's so weird. Wait. There, thank you. I like the spin attack because it's very fast. I'm on the Switch. I don't have a Switch 2. So, I mean, it looks pretty good, even though it's like just the Switch 1, right? And, I mean, I'm used to looking at Ocarina of Time, so this is like gorgeous. But I'm having a good time with it. I was super intimidated by it. I was expecting the motion controls to be way, like, harder to deal with, but the game itself is... I mean, it might sound weird to mention this specifically, but, like, the game is, like, programmed with struggling in mind. I assume at the late game, there might be some bosses that have some crazy, like, intensity. But, you know, I'm one temple in, and so far, everything has been pretty, like, forgiving. There was even, like, a point in the first temple where, like, you had to rope swing like that over a gap, and if you fell and you voided out, you didn't actually, like, take any damage. You just had to reset and do both jumps again. So it didn't even, like, punish you for it. And that's really nice. Because it's like they know. They know it's weird. What? Oh, this bug net! Hi, Emily. I don't blame you, Ivan. I don't blame you for being like, motion controls, I don't know, and then going the pro controller. Like, I have mine in the wings as a backup, but honestly, like, the way the Joy-Cons work, they're super accurate. So, like, you see? So, like, even, like, swinging diagonally down, it's not bad. It feels really intuitive. And at any point, you can hit the Y button and just recenter it. So, like, it's... So, if your comfortable neutral is no longer, like, right here, and you want to do it, like, over here instead, you can, and he'll just recenter. Like, it's super cool. If you're curious, try it, is all I'm saying. It's... The Joy-Cons are so much better at motion than the Wiimote ever was. Even in terms of just pointing and, like, aiming. Like, it's super nice. Yeah, you actually control everything, right? And it's kind of like Ocarina of Time when you hit the Z button and the camera just goes right behind you. So all you're literally doing is the sword arm. So I'm gonna get you. Maybe. Damn it. It sucks because, like, I can't see through Link. They're too tiny. And the monsters. You see how, like... You could see how it needed me to hit it a specific way, like up or down or left or right. But if you hit the monsters, they, like, reset their attack animations. So, like, they knew it was gonna take people a couple of tries, and so it's okay. You don't just get kicked around. Which is what I thought was gonna happen. I thought it was going to be very, very, like, you don't like motion controls? Like, they're like, no, we know. They set you up for success, and that feels nice. Ghirardelli? Yeah. Even Ghirardelli was pretty forgiving. Now, I don't know if when I actually have to fight him for realsies later in the game, he might, you know, he might up the ante a little bit, but for the most part, it's not like you're struggling to do like diagonal and you hit vertical and then you're just absolutely fucked. You're not. Shiny. Hi. That's what I think too. I haven't like sat down and fucked with the Pro Controller yet, but I could, if it wasn't as intuitive of like just controlling the arm, I could see like having a bigger problem with it, but I don't, it feels okay. It feels okay. But you know, some people like the brain isn't gonna brain the same way, so all you can do is like try it and see if it feels good. Damn it. I don't know why the birds gotta be all rude. I haven't played any of the Mass Effect games. I just know that people tend to like 1 and like they love 2, and then like everything else is just like it falls where it falls. Oh. I'm trying to get bugs, and it's the hardest thing I've ever done in a video game. If you can believe it. And then you just fight moblins, you know? I feel like that happens a lot though, right? Like the console existence for a game that comes out on Steam is just... Where's my shield? Ow. It's being pretty understanding about the fact that I am just totally mishandling this situation. I think when I got it repaired, it didn't re-equip it, I guess.
Guardian.
Ivan underscore Thar underscore great gifted 171 Street Games a subscription. Ivan underscore Thar underscore great gifted a tier 1 sub to 171st Street Games. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you for giving that sub. And also, as the recipient of that sub, I hope you go forth and rish lizard to your heart's content. Or, you know, you find a time in a chat communication, and then you drop rish floss, and then you watch the streamer go like, what in God's green earth is that? And you just laugh, you know? Like, what do you want from me? Just take the damage. Make sure to gigantify it so they can ban you. That's so funny. I can't believe you gigantified Rish Floss and got banned. Yeah, Carried Away was in somebody else's, like, some stranger's chat. And I guess for their first time chat, they gigantified Rish Floss, and they were banned. Which is wild, because, like, it costs you money to gigantify an emote. You can't physically set it for less than 10 bits. It's your new vibe test. I mean, it's a good one. I know, it's not even bad. Like, it's super not even TOS or anything. I don't understand. Like, sure, it's weird and questioning it makes sense. But straight up banning the first time chatter for giving you bits to gigantify an emote? That's their loss. That's the thing, right, Zerder? That's why it makes a great vibe check. I just don't understand. Yeah, it's nothing dirty, it's not inappropriate, it's not even, like, gory. Like, it's an absolutely perfect emote for Twitch. It's just weird.
Come, Guardian!
Green Citron 94 gifted Ivan __ greater subscription.
Ivan!
Green Citron
Now
94
you can
gifted a
also
tier 1
use
sub to
it.
Ivan __
Oh my gosh, what are you?
16 gift subs on the channel.
You'd think these things would be dropping goop. Ah! Whoever that streamer is, 100% bet their friends have a group chat without them in it. Maybe. It's just, I don't understand it, you know? Like, there's definitely, like, way crazier things that happen on this platform. Oh, no. By the way, I can't believe this was a dungeon item. Hi, Allie. Yeah, it's my first time playing it. What is in here? It's not for us, I guess. Isn't this where the Elder was? I think so. Oh, no. Ah! You know, you're not entirely wrong, Zidarnit. You know, everybody's chat and everybody's stream is like their own like place to moderate in whatever way they feel safest. And it all just boils back to that lesson, you know, not everybody or like not every stream is for everybody. And that's okay. Like, you don't, even if all of your friends like hanging out in one streamer's chat, if that streamer said something that you didn't like, you like, don't hang out there. There's a million of us out there, you know? Find a place you like to be. And I mean, that also means that, you know, if you try and use some bits to show a silly emote, and it doesn't go over well, then, you know, that probably wouldn't have... Something else would have come up anyway, you know? It's just weird. Hey, I got one. Oh gosh. I do hate lining up and like jumping onto ropes. That's probably the hardest thing for me right now. What? Hello? Okay. Hmm. When I want to vibe check a place, I just send Carried Away and Quagsire in there. I mean,